so I have someone in the fee payment department. They're waiting for you. You're going through, okay?
Brilliant, thank you.
Bye.
Hello there, thanks very much for holding for me there, through to Michael on the prepayments team. I believe it's in relation to your query for the voucher, the DocGo voucher, is that right, for January?
Yes, the £67 voucher for every month until March, yes.
Yes,
now,
yes.
It
is any time until the end of the month that the voucher can go out.
Right.
Yeah, so it can do, but if you need sort of any help up until you get the voucher through, we can do that. Whatever's.
Well, let me put it bluntly to you. I don't like saying the word basically because it's not basic.
Right.
Since this new price hike, originally my price for the month in winter was £40 a month.
Yeah.
So far, every month so far since you've done the price hike, it's gone up to £160 a month.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I can't afford that. I can't afford that whatsoever. And when you're telling me now that it's going to take nearly a month in order for that voucher to get to me, by the time I get to the end of the month, I'm not going to have enough money or energy in my gas supply in order to keep myself warm because you put the prices up.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. No, I totally understand. And, I do apologise. I mean,
no, you can't apologise. There's no point in apologising because it doesn't fix the issue, does it?
Well, no, it doesn't. But if you listen to what I'm trying to say, though, yep. During this time of you getting the vouchers, though, if you need any help until the vouchers come through, I can do like a short-term loan until then.
No.
Until you get the vouchers through.
Well, okay then.
That's what I'm trying to say. If you need help, then absolutely, that's what we're here for, and that's what we can do.
All right. Right. Well, okay then. So you're saying a short-term loan. Are you talking about the 67? If you would, so this short-term loan, would it be the £67?
So what I would do is say, like, for instance, if you don't get any money coming through or you're waiting for the voucher to come through, okay? If you're saying it's until the end of the month, I can go through your usage, get a calculation of how much you use, based upon that, and if you need, like, I could go through it and figure out and look at the monthly usage, and if you need to, I could certainly apply, like, the £60-70 until you get the voucher through, and then all we would do is take it off your meter at a weekly collection rate for you. When you then get the money put on it, we can take it back at a weekly collection rate if you need to.
But I do apologise, but that seems a bit backwards to me. If you're gonna give me the £67 anyway because it's an emergency, and then you're going to send me a voucher at the end of the month in accordance with that, why not just not send me the voucher?
We can't do that because it's part of our EBS team, so we can't ask them not to. The voucher has to go out. It's part and parcel of the compliance that the voucher has to go out.
Right.
Obviously, I don't know when the voucher's going to go out. We'll get an indication because it'll go onto the account when we know that the voucher's been sent out. By all means, I can send an email across to the EBS team and ask them when it is, but obviously sometimes it can take a bit of time. But when it's been sent, there is normally a note that goes onto the account that states that the voucher's been sent.
And I'm guessing there is no note on my account.
Not yet, no.
Right. Well, what seems to be what puzzles me is in November I was sent the voucher in on the 8th of November, and then in December I was sent the voucher on the 8th of December. A week later, you send me another voucher, and according to the post office, it was EDF that made the mistake of sending a second voucher out.
That's right.
Which was cancelled, and then now in January, brand new year, brand new way of doing things. It seems that the voucher isn't going to come to me on the 8th, which is when I need it, and I have to wait 3 weeks in order for someone to pull their finger out.
Well, it's not pull their finger out, but it's as soon as possible. But as I say, it might not be 3 weeks. I'm saying I can't say it definite because I haven't got a note on there to say that it's been issued yet. That's what I'm saying.
So what do I do in the meantime then?
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you need a short-term loan, that's what I can certainly do that for you. I can certainly do that if you want to. That's the solution that I would say. That's short term.
And that's the only solution that you're allowed to give me.
That's probably the only solution that I've got. Is right. That.
No solution whatsoever, I'm afraid.
Right.
Because I don't take loans. I don't take loans at all. I don't lend money and I don't borrow money.
Right.
Okay then, so you've just left me in the lurch now, because you put your prices up. I'm now left in the lurch until somebody can make their mind up to send me the voucher when they should be sending it on the same day every month. What's the reason for the delay?
Well, it's part of our EBS team, so it is when they get it through that they'll issue it. The only thing that I can do, I can send an email across to them and ask them if they can send it out to you as like an urgent request.
Yeah.
I can certainly send them an email, but obviously I can't say if it's pointless me sort of saying to you, right, it'll definitely be on this date, because I can only go by the notes that are on the account when it goes out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have to go by what they put on the notes. But I don't mind sending an email across to them.
Yeah, thank you very much for that. But what gets me is, if I was to pay you a bill, you would expect me to pay it on time, not wait 3 weeks to pay it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you...
Not really, because if you then called us up and said, right, I'm a bit late with getting some money through, can I hold the bill? Yeah, of course you can, no problem. We'll hold the bill for you for however long you need. We'll hold the bill for you, no problem.
No, I'm not like that. I'm always in credit.
Yeah.
But the same principle, though.
No, it's not.
It's like having
that's what we can't do.
It's like having a job. They can sack you instantaneously, but when you want to leave, you've got to give them 2 weeks' notice. It's like there's too many conflicting principles within the ideal. What's the point of sending me a notice in November on the 8th, a notice in December on the 8th, thinking, okay, then I can just about budget for that. If they send me the voucher on the 8th of every month, I can just about survive. And then today, we're on the 10th of January. I thought to myself, it won't be a Sunday, because that's 8th of January is a Sunday, so it'll be the 9th, and then we're on the 10th, and then I just ring in your advisor just now, and then you're telling me now that it probably won't be sent out because it's out of your control until the end of the month. Possibly until the end of the month.
Possibly.
But by then, I would be £180 in debt. Because that's how much it costs me a month to keep my gas supply up. Because you put the prices up.
Absolutely. I mean, I can't, the price is going up now. That's across the board.
No, it's not.
From supply to supply.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Because my London Electric account has not gone up whatsoever.
Right.
At all. Not even 1 penny. So it's not across the board. And it's all to do with greed and profits. That's what it's to do with, nothing else. It's not as if you don't have the energy to send us or the supply to give us. It's to do with greed and profit.
Right.
That's what it's to do with. That is exactly what it's to do with. They're blaming it on a war. They're blaming it on a pandemic. They're blaming it on something else. But it's nothing to do with that other than greed and profit. And you're not seeing any of that money. Your bosses are seeing all that money, all the shareholders are seeing that money, but you're not. I'm not. I'm giving you the money.
Yeah.
Right, so are they going to send me an email back today, or you don't know, do you?
Well, not today. No. As soon as they send an email back, it'll be like, right, okay, this is when the vouchers are going. Now, as soon as there's a note goes on the account, of course, absolutely, what I'll be able to do is send you an email and let you know.
Oh.
Right, the note's gone on the account to say that is being processed on this date, so they're all being sent out. That's absolutely fine. I can tell you when they put a note on the account.
Okay.
By all means, absolutely. And what I'll do, I will log a complaint for you in regards to it, of course, absolutely. No problem at all.
But it needs to be done as a principle, because we are in a living crisis. The first ever living crisis in our history. Yeah? And it's not it's not just flippant words. We're not just choosing these words to scare people. We are in an actual living crisis. And they're mucking around going, oh, we won't send it out until we're ready to. It's just ridiculous.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm with EDF. You know what I mean?
I know you are. Yeah.
I'm with them. Yeah. Prices have increased. It's completely, totally. I understand completely. And that's what I said. That short term. You want to say that? That's fine. Absolutely. But in the meantime, what I will do, I will send them an email.
Yeah.
And as soon as they get back to me and say, right, okay, the voucher's been issued. Well, I'll let you know. I'll just drop you a line and say, okay, voucher's been issued on this date. expected in the post the next couple of days, and that'll come through for you. In the short term, if you do, absolutely.
No, I don't. As I say,
that's what we're here for.
I don't need a loan because I don't. As I say, I don't borrow and I don't lend.
Fine. I just want you to know
it's
that
possible.
that is an option that is.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Okay.
But obviously, but I will just get a look for you.
Yeah.
There is as well. I know you might have heard about, but there is also the smart meters, the ones where you can sort of where you don't have to top them up at the shop using the key, etc. But they can directly put them onto the meter in that way on as well. So like when you get your vouchers through,
it's like
rather than having the vouchers, you can get them put straight onto the meter. But
yeah.
just obviously. I'd rather sort of give you all options that there is.
Oh, I know about the smart meter, but it's like, they put this word smart in front of everything. Smartphone, smart meter, smart kettle, smart blah. They put space in front of everything. Space station, space race. It doesn't make... I've been running my energy supply in regards to topping it up for the last, God knows how many years, for the last 20 years. So why I would need a new machine to tell me how I can, boost my machine up, I would rather go outside and do it at the machine, at the shop.
That's fine, absolutely.
The smart meters are not smart at all. They're not making it's just a word, once again, it's just a word to make people think, okay, then it's really technical, it's really clever. But it's not. It's not clever at all.
That's fine. I'll get it look for you, okay? And I'll also mention about the sort of price increases as well, alright? So just help us improve our customer service at least. So I'll give you this reference, okay, which is on there, 068 143 3080.
Yep.
Alright?
Yep. And will you send me an email personally when you find out
yes,
that
I will,
be sent
absolutely.
out?
So if I see that going on the account, okay, I will drop you a message and I will tell you that the vouchers have gone out. You should expect them in the next couple of days, etc. Once it shows on the account.
And what email have you got for me?
Alright. Yeah, obviously if you're on my account, there's something like that if you need to.
No,
right?
I'm asking you a question. What email have you got of mine?
On yours, I've got Paul Ken.
Yeah, Paul Kent Eden at hotmail.co.uk.
Yeah, at hotmail.co.uk. Yeah,
that's brilliant. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
As long as I know which email, it's going to. So. Sorry.
Right.
Sorry.
No problem. I'll send you across something when it comes through. All right.
All right. In the meantime, I'm going to have to go and rob a bank in order to pay for the gas. But anyway, it's not down to you. You don't have any control over it. But I look forward to your email as and when the voucher decides to be put onto my account, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I'll do that. No problem.
And is there any sign of these prices coming down after March? I guess not.
Not at all. I can't say it's, but keep an eye on it, on the prices, things like that. But
so what happens after March?
I haven't had any indication at all.
So what happens after March? If you stop sending the vouchers out after March, what happens then? Does everyone go into debt?
I don't know. Well, that's down to the government. You know what I mean? That's down to the government to decide what they do from there on, because that's what they decide to do. So it's all down to what Richard Cernick decides to do after that.
Yeah, exactly. And look at the state of that. Look at the state of the government we've got. Not even elected. Anyway.
Exactly.
We're not going to get political, but thank you very much for your time and your efforts.
No worries.
And I look forward to receiving your email as and when you can, really.
Absolutely. I'll send it across as soon as possible for you.
Nice one. Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks now.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Are you still on the phone?